MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Mike Foltynewicz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
That is third. The left fielder, Marcus.
So next to bat will be Marcus Wilson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
1 strike.
And he misses 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Nate Eovaldi will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
And it's 1-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. To the plate now, Eli White, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. DeShields gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. from the stretch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when the stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. One out and a runner on second base. Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Runner at second here with one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Chris Davis now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. Still nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Danny Bosch. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Line drive to left. Shields is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
That's a ball.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The count now at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hands.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up is DeShields. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's the guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. On to the bottom of inning. Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Willie Calhoun. Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good. Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he struck him out. And now here is Charlie Culberson. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Hunter Renfro, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Kike Hernandez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Trevino goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order. Nate Lowe digging in now. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's a .333 hitter. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Lowe, former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Jose Trevino is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 1 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next, here is Delino DeShields. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at bat and didn't miss it. You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a pop-up now. Dahlbeck in foul ground, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail this one 1-0. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. This lands foul for the first strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Calhoun. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Danny.
Striding in is Danny Bosch. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. This is foul for the first strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So now to the plate, Eli White. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The right fielder.
He starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Outside, that's a ball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Chris Davis next to bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Rangers set down in order. They still trail 1-0. So here's Michael Chavis now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The third baseman, Michael.
First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Hit back up the middle, reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman,
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, catcher, Christian.
Now at the plate, here is Christian Vasquez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Into the box now, Hunter Renfro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Here's the first pitch. Verdugo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Cold strike 0-2. struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So next to the plate for Texas, Charlie Culberson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's flared off to the right side. Odor onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The bat, number 2, designated hitter.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
White is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box, Marcus Wilson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point.
He's gone.
Runner goes for second. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. Ready now is Nate Lowe to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
He's got it, and there's 1 down now. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping in once again is Jose Trevino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. high and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down 1-0. Striding in for Boston, Danny Bosch. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Michael Chavis.
Next to dig in, Michael Chavis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And it's 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2 and 2 now on the Boston third baseman. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Bobby Dahlbeck will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. Chavis stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Here's the 0 and 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is line to left. Shields is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Again, another foul ball. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1 ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Ryan Brazier gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 70, Ryan Renfro.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Eli White.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Wilson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the next to bat will be Nick Solak. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here it comes on 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail this one 1-0. Joe Barlow has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Odor has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Trevino gathers, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. So stepping in is Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the first pitch. Fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Willie Calhoun.
The center fielder, Willie.
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's good.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So here's the left-handed bat of Verdugo, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. At the plate, Charlie Culberson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2. This is popped up. Dahlbeck has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They still trail 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Moving on to the right side, the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The center fielder, number 99.
So here is Alex Verdugo, singled in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Starting to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Now that left field.
To the plate now, Marcus Wilson. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope,
Well
that's
above the letters with the fastball that time.
The count, 1-1.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. White is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next up, Danny Bosch. He flew out in his last AB. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1
Pulled
ball,
the fastball
2
down
strikes.
a little too much there. That's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Into the box, Nate Lowe. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The 1-0 delivery.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it. You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate now is Delino DeShields. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next to hit, Eli White. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low at third with 2 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Texas down to their final strike in this one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox are back in the win column again. They take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Nate Eovaldi earns his 6th winning decision in this one, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Mike Foltynewicz is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Ryan Brazier takes the rare 3-inning save, his 4th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasquez. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.